It's time to enter the world of real estate in Oahu with Hawaii's only true real estate radio show, the Team Lally Real Estate Show. Grab a pen and get ready to take notes. For the next full hour, Hawaii's premier real estate leader, Adrienne Lally, and Attilio Leonardi will bring you the latest in real estate news and real-world strategies on how they can guarantee to sell your home at a price and deadline you agree to, or they'll buy it. Now, here are your hosts, Adrienne and Attilio.
Welcome to the Team Lally Real Estate Show, home of the Guaranteed Sold program, or we'll buy it. If you have any real estate questions, you can reach us at 855-951-KAOI. That's 855-951-5264. Or on the web at gokaoi.com. That's GOKAOI.com.
Well, hey, everybody. This is Attilio. You know, I was hanging out the other day at the town park in Lanai City. Kind of chilly over there. They got high elevation, I think 3,000 feet. So I'm just kicking back, doing some people watching, hanging out with all my old Filipino men friends over there in front of the Blue Ginger Cafe. And this lady walked up to me, starts asking me a bunch of tax and legal questions. I said, those are great questions. Highly recommend you seek the appropriate licensed professional. And then I said, but Mom, what other questions do you have? So if you hear anything on this show today that may be deemed as legal advice, go see an attorney. Tax advice, go check it out with the CPA, because today we're going to talk about real estate.
Okay, so today's quote of the day from
Yes.
Jim Rohn is on experience.
Mm-hmm.
Take time to gather up the past so that you'll be able to draw from your experiences and invest them in the future. Don't let the learning from your own experiences take too long. If you've been doing it wrong for the last 10 years, I would suggest that's long enough. Life is not just the passing of time. Life is the collection of experiences and their intensity. It's easy to carry the past as a burden instead of a school. It's easy to let it overwhelm you instead of educate you. Be like a sponge when it comes to each new experience. If you want to be able to express it well, you must first be able to absorb it well.
Yes.
So, be like a sponge.
Be like a sponge. You know, it's important to, people say, well, okay, you know, we're reading these quotes. What does it have to do with real estate? Well, we actually, you know, we're not individual realtors. We're part of a team.
That's right.
And you will only be successful if you just base your information or your day-to-day activities based on what you know. So you got to be in a constant state of learning. So just like on the radio show, it's the same thing with our team meetings. We start off with a quote.
Yes.
Because we want people to be deep in thought, thinking of things.
And you can learn from other people's experiences. Speaking
Yes.
of the quote, not just your own.
Yeah.
You can be happy instead of
Happy
wise.
or wise? What's the difference between a happy and a wise person?
A happy person learns from others, and then the wise person is learning from their own mistakes.
Yeah. So anyway, speaking of learning, we have a learning story.
Well, it's more of like a learning message.
Learning message. Learning commercial.
It's just some learning information about personal accountability.
Today's show is brought to you by Learning. It's important. Tired of being not smart?
Listen to our show.
Try out Learning. Learning is good. All right. So, do you have the necessary courage to exhibit personal accountability?
Yes.
You know, one of the ways we demonstrate daily personal accountability, get up and brush your teeth. I'm sure your people that you're talking to appreciate it.
Yes, just, your basic hygiene. That is personally, that's at the very lowest level, I think,
Yeah.
of the personal accountability.
You know, one of the things with our team, we've never really had to say, hey, you're no longer welcome on our team. I think just the level and or atmosphere of accountability naturally makes people say, you know what, I'm not for this, and we want to move on.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Because if you don't do something on a team, then it messes up everyone else.
Yeah.
It's like a domino effect.
Yeah, and so for you, the listener that's thinking about buying or selling here on Maui, you want to work with a team that's accountable, and that's something that we pride ourselves in.
Yes, they want to make sure that your realtor is accountable to your needs.
Yes, doing wacky things like checking in with you on a weekly basis to let you know what's going on, returning your calls, emails.
Listening, taking notes,
Yes.
and to actually what is it that you're looking for?
All right, so they got, what is this? Cause something to happen, exhibiting accountability as seen through the eyes of your coworkers
It looks
or
like
team members
yeah,
or family members or church members.
just other people in general.
Looks like the following.
So Accepting complete responsibility for your behavior.
That's number one, accepting complete responsibility. So I always remember the saying, a loser is going to say, I was pushed.
Mm-hmm.
A winner is going to say, I fell.
Yes.
Number two
is meeting or exceeding agreed upon expectations.
Meeting or exceeding.
On our team, we always strive to overshoot the expectations.
Yeah. Yeah. So
it's better to under promise and over deliver.
Yeah. So meeting or exceeding agreed upon expectations. What we try to do is when we bring team members on, we try to make sure they're not a cul-de-sac hire, but they're a capacity hire. What's that mean?
Well, cul-de-sac is you can only go so far. There's limitations.
They're just going to do what's the job, fill the job description. That's it.
Yes, but like going above and beyond what's expected and just seeking out how they can better serve our clients and serve the rest of the team. That's how we continue to grow and do a better job with our clients. And
I look at our transactions and everything's great when it goes smooth. But I'll be honest with you, I kind of look forward to things when they don't work out because that gives us an opportunity to go in and serve that client.
That's right.
And do things that we don't necessarily want to do, but we do it anyway.
Yeah. So speaking of things going wrong,
yeah.
Just admitting mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
So with the real estate transaction, there's a lot of different moving parts and a lot of steps. So there's a lot of opportunities that mistakes will happen.
One of the things we tell our clients right up day one, real estate transactions very complicated, involves lots of steps.
Mm-hmm.
Things will go wrong. It's not all going to work out perfect. So bear with us.
Although sometimes it does.
And sometimes it does.
And then they're like, what was I paying you for?
Yeah.
You make it look too easy.
Well, sometimes we work hard enough where it looks easy and smooth. And
yes.
There's a lot of things going on behind the scenes. So important when taking a look at somebody that's going to serve your real estate needs, make sure they got a team.
Mm-hmm.
Solo agents, very difficult to try and do all of those things for you adequately.
And then the last item
here
on exhibiting personal accountability is admitting the limitations of knowledge.
The best thing my dad said, when somebody asks you a question and you don't know the answer, just tell them, I don't know.
But I'll go find out.
All
right, so we're going to have to take a quick break.
Yes.
Don't go too far. We have some more information to share with you that could change your life forever.
Yes. We recommend Fidelity National Title Insurance Company for your next real estate transaction.
Through its nationwide network of direct operations and agents, Fidelity National Title provides title insurance, underwriting, escrow, and closing services to consumers.
Check them out at fidelitynationaltitle.com or fntic.com. Tired of waiting 2 or 3 months to finalize your home loan or refinance? Maui's Axia Home Loans has a turnaround time of 30 days or less by processing your loans locally.
Take advantage of today's low interest rates by calling our good friend Brady Spangler of Axia Home Loans. His personal cell is 264-3798. That's 264-3798. You know what I like about Axia?
What do you like about Axia?
Well, they're committed to creating sustainable home ownership through responsible lending. Hawaii NMLS ID number 27830.
When you're trying to find the best of the best, don't settle for an agent that's just like the rest. Pick a team that knows just what to do. From buying or selling, we work hard for you. Team Lally, the best real estate in the islands. 227-2703.
Welcome back. This is Adrienne.
And this is Attilio.
And you're listening to the Team Lally Real Estate Show, home of the Guaranteed Sold program, or We'll Buy It. If you have any questions, you can give us a call at 855-951-KOI. That's 855-951-5264. Or on the web at gokoi.com. That's GOKAOI.com.
All right. So what else we got? What else we got to talk about today?
We have a success story.
Success story. So we always see you new listeners. We start off with our quote. We start off with a really nasty joke. No. We don't have nasty jokes.
No, we talk about your mom.
Talk about your yeah. No, I'm the one that talks about my mom, so I can. It's okay.
You're okay. All right. Yep. And
Learning
so
story, now success story. So our success story, our client,
it was listed previously with another agent who actually specializes in property management. So I guess she was like
there is where the story went crazy.
that's where it went wrong.
Because, there you go. Uh,
And it was a short sale.
well, for our listeners who don't know, when you're a licensed realtor, it's kind of like a doctor. You can you can be specialize in everything or be a generalist. And most realtors are generalists. And when you want specific help, you need somebody that has expertise.
That's
So
right.
if somebody's in property management, for example, we, at this point, we don't personally do property management because
No.
it's a whole thing in itself.
Exactly.
So we refer that out. But down the road,
Yeah. Down the road.
might be able to help you out with that, or at least we'll get you a good property manager. But more importantly, for our property managers, we want them to send sales our way, which is what happened with this one.
Actually, that's not what happened with this one.
Well,
It came from another agent that was not a property manager, was friends with
Yeah,
the,
so-
with the seller,
the seller had a friend.
who happened to be an agent, and she was very upset because the property manager was
Agent
was unable to get the sale or the short sale done.
And all names have been changed to protect the innocent.
Yes.
So her name is Sally, is the seller, Sally Seller.
Sally Seller. So anyway, so she was referred to us through another agent who didn't have the property listed. They just knew her from.
And they knew right off the bat that they needed an expertise in a distressed short sale situation.
Yep. So she gave us a call, and I mean, she was so stressed out when I first talked with her, but was very relieved to hear that we had a plan and that we dealt with her situation over 375 times.
Yeah.
And basically, it was pretty quick. I think we got it done. It was maybe 3 months, start to finish.
Yeah.
So we closed on that just this week.
And just like in anything, it looks like a complicated situation, but if you've done a ton of these, like, I don't know, people are like the bomb disposal experts, it probably looks nerve-wracking from the outside, but from doing it, it's a piece of cake. So same thing with this transaction. She fell behind on her mortgage payments.
And her maintenance fees too.
Yeah. And so everybody's coming after her, notices, it gets pretty nerve-wracking. And you're trying to live your life and deal with that. So it's good to have an agent or a team of agents come in and just deal with it, right?
That's right. And that's
we
what
dealt
we did.
with it.
We got it done. And now she's very happy to be moving on with her life.
Yeah. So if you know of anybody, or maybe this is yourself, you know of somebody, maybe this is you, you're behind on mortgage payments, you're upside down in your home, you owe more than the home is worth, and you're not sure what to do, give us a call. And we're not necessarily maybe able to help you stay in your home. We may be able to avoid foreclosure. We also be able to refer you to a great attorney
Yeah.
right here in Maui.
But the bottom line is that we'll be able to help advise you
Give you solutions.
and give you the solutions. And, it's about you and what's best for you and your family.
Yeah.
All right. So this is a real estate show. So I think that we should talk about a property
Talk about
here.
some listings. We've got 3 of them right here on Maui.
Well, let's talk about, since we were just talking about short sales, why don't we talk about the one that is a short sale?
Okay.
And where is that one?
Oh, you know what? We're going to have to talk from memory because I didn't print it. That's good. That's
All right.
okay.
Okay.
This one is a vacation rental, 940 South Kihei.
Mm-hmm.
If you're driving down that road, it's right there on the beach.
You'll see our sign.
You'll see our sign. The
See
sign,
it.
the for
You'll see a
sale
Team
sign
Lally
should be
sign.
up there. And then we're going to have Brandon over there sitting opens. But more importantly, go to, what's the website they can go to check out the pictures and video?
They can go to either teamlally.com or teamlallyrealty.com. So go check it out. It's
listed at what, $499?
$499. It's a 2-bedroom, ground floor,
Fully furnished.
fully furnished. It has it's like fronts the ocean.
Yeah,
beautiful
it fronts the
views.
ocean, so you got a big grassy field, and there's that ocean.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fully managed. They have a front desk and everything. So this is property that generates income.
Absolutely. So go check it out or give us a call. You can call us at 855-951-KOI. That's 855-951-5264, and we can set up a showing for you.
Yes.
All right, but don't go too far. We have to take another quick break. We have more properties and information to share with you.
Yes.
number. Who in the hell done paved the road wider? There's only one bloke and one rider.
Well, you think you know the market pretty well, found a home you want to buy, and you need to sell the one you're in. You don't want to get stuck paying 2 mortgages. You don't want to give it away or leave money on the table. The solution is Adrienne Lally and Attilio Leonardi of Team Lally. What they do is they offer a no-obligation guarantee. If they don't do their job, you're free to get out of the contract. Simple as that. But don't worry, you won't want to, because Adrienne and Attilio will sit down with you. You'll agree on a price and a deadline, and if that deadline passes and the home isn't sold, hey, they'll buy your home. Good deal. Check out the success story here. Team Lally listed a home 1 week before open house. They had 2 full price offers, and this is just with the pictures and video of the home. After the open, they had a total of 4 offers in hand. Adrienne and her team act so quick. Call the only agents that are willing to earn your business each and every day. That's Adrienne Lally, Attilio Leonardi, and her team. That number is 855-951-KAOI. You can also check them out online at guaranteedsale.com.
Tired of waiting 2 or 3 months to finalize your home loan or refinance? Maui's Axia Home Loans has a turnaround time of 30 days or less by processing your loans locally.
Take advantage of today's low interest rates by calling our good friend Brady Spangler of Axia Home Loans. His personal cell is 264-3798. That's 264-3798. You know what I like about Axia?
What do you like about Axia?
Well, they're committed to creating sustainable home ownership through responsible lending. Hawaii NMLS ID number 27830.
When you're trying to find the best of the best, don't settle for an agent that's just like the rest. Pick a team that knows just what to do. From buying or selling, we work hard for you. Team Lally, the best real estate in the islands. 227-2703.
Welcome back. This is Adrienne. And where's Attilio?
And Attilio's right here.
And you're listening to the Team Lally Real Estate Show, home of the Guaranteed Sold program, or We'll Buy It. If you have any questions, you can give us a call at 855-951-KOI. That's 855-951-5264, or on the web at gokoi.com. That's GOKAOI.com.
You know what I like about our real estate team? You know what we've been accused of? Being hungry for the business.
Yes, we have. We've been accused of other things too.
But we can't repeat that because there'd be a fine
No,
or something.
it's good
No, I'm
things.
just kidding. It's
Good
always good things. You know, our last client, it's a success story, Sally the seller. She just emailed us this morning. Great. She was happy, ecstatic. She was just so relieved to be done with that transaction
Yes.
and was happy with us 100%.
All
We're
right.
like happy people.
All right. So you want to talk a little bit about our topic?
What is our topic?
Our topic is, so you just purchased your first investment property.
Mm-hmm.
Now what do you do?
What do you do? So, and I see the categories here: finances, organize, educate, join, and hire.
Yes.
All right. So finances.
All right. So you want to make sure that you talk to your tax accountant
Wait, this is for an investment property.
for an investment property. Yeah. So
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Here's a big one that people miss: finances on an investment property. GE tax.
I know. And it's not fun when you've not been paying it for 5 or 10 years and all of a sudden you have thousands of dollars in back GET.
You know how we
taxes.
notice? Because when the clients come to see us, and we go, "Oh, by the way, do you have your GE tax report?" And they go,
Huh?
"What's GE tax?" Okay, folks, when you rent a property, you have to. It's kind of lame,
It
but
is. It's pretty crazy. So it doesn't matter what your net is. It's what you gross.
so even if you have negative cash flow,
Yeah.
let's say your mortgage is $2,000 and your rent's $1,500, you still got to pay GE tax on the $1,500.
Crazy.
All right.
All right. You want to get organized. Get your files organized. You should have, make them separate and little files. And I think Attilio has a pretty good strategy. He has a bank account for each one of his.
Yeah, you know what? You go
Properties.
into the bank, and by the way, it's not a business account. What's the difference? They charge you for those. Go get a personal check. I have I have a checking account for all my properties. So I have like a couple of I'm not Donald Trump. I don't have 50 of these personal banking accounts for all my properties, but I do have one checking account for each. And then what I do is in the online banking, I relabel that account, the name of the property.
And it's very helpful to stay organized for your expenses.
And then I have a Visa debit card for each of those accounts. So, and then I write with a permanent marker, like Ejo is one of my properties. So if I need to spend anything for that property, I use that Visa debit card. And then instead of having all this complicated bookkeeping, the checking statement.
There you go.
What comes in and what goes out is your profit and loss.
All right. So the next step is to educate. You want to learn the tenant landlord code here in Hawaii. And an important thing to know here, and it's different from state to state, but in our state, it's a very tenant friendly state. So you want to make sure that you're following all the rules because, if you don't, the tenant they can sue you for triple damages. If there's some kind of mistake or discrepancy.
Let's say the judgment was they want 1,000. Well, it's 3,000 triple damages.
Yes.
So on that Google Hawaii Tenant Landlord Code, we should just put the link on our website.
Yeah, let's see that.
Make it easier for people to find it. But for now, Google the words Hawaii Tenant Landlord Code. It's a PDF file. You should, if you have investment property with renters in them, know that book.
So the next tip is to make sure that you join your local apartment owners association. If you bought an investment property, I think in a condo, you want to know what's going on.
They'll have a list of vendors.
Yes.
Because you're going to need if you're not Mr. Do It Yourself, you might need an electrician, plumber.
We also have a list of vendors too.
Yes.
So if you want to borrow our list, just give us a call or
go to the website, which is?
You can go to teamlallyrealty.com.
That's teamlallyrealty.com. That's Lally.
All right, and the last tip is consider hiring a property manager.
That's important.
Yeah, they'll help to protect you.
Yeah.
And your property.
They'll be the experts, and make sure, and go to our website or give us a call. We'll refer to you. Some great property managers that we have vetted out. It's important to have a good property manager with a lot of experience, just like in anything.
All right. So before we end our show here, we do have a couple more properties I just want to bring to the attention. This one is going to be first open tomorrow.
Yep.
This is over at Kamoa Views.
Kamoa Views,
and it's in Kihei.
Yep.
1 bedroom, 1 bath. It's about 600 square feet. Beautiful garden views. We have it listed at $259,000.
Look for the signs. Kind of confusing because the entryway is off of Kanani, Kanani Street, but it's a Vihi Place, so. The building's double sides a block, so you have two main cross streets to get to them, but you can't drive when you got to come off of Kihei Road.
But there'll be lots of open house signs to direct you. So
Team Lally. Look for the Team Lally logo.
So follow the open house signs. The maintenance fee is $446 a month. In-ground pool. It's very clean.
Very clean because hardly anybody's in there. It was nice. The common area is sparkling.
Yep, and then the interior of this unit has been remodeled and it's move-in ready. It's furnished if you like.
Laminate flooring, got some nice countertops, appliances, got a dishwasher. It's an end unit, so you're
the privacy.
Yeah, because you got that nice lanai and then it overlooks the garden area. More importantly, off of your master bedroom or the bedroom part, there's a view to the side of the building, which is kind of nice.
Yes, and then our last property is. Well, actually, there's like multiple properties on this.
It's a compound.
On this compound. But I think the favorite house of mine on this compound is the one that's in the tree.
Yes.
It's pretty cool. There's a tree house.
There's they have one that's up in the trees and they call it the tree house. And then there's one, it's not actually a legal structure, but it has a tree growing through the middle of it.
It's like a studio.
Yeah.
It's very cool. Anyways, this one's on 55 Lepo Place. It's on 2 acres of land. And if you'd like more information, give us a call.
Up in Haiku. Yeah.
All right. So thank you for listening and thank you to our sponsors.
All right. So we've got Brady Spangler with Axia Home Loans.
David Sobel, Home Warranty America.
Matt Fortier with Fidelity National Title and Escrow of Hawaii. If you want to get a hold of any of our sponsors, go to teamlally.com. Check out our business partner page under the link section.
We want to give a big thank you to Steven, our producer here in the studio. And make sure to tune in next week. We'll have an awesome guest talking about something that'll change your life forever.
This is the Team Lally Real Estate Show, home of the guaranteed
Sold program. If we can't sell your home at the agreed upon price and or time frame, we'll have it bought for cash. Thanks and aloha.